Merry Christmas.
Tweets by Donovan. Let's say they had scored a field goal on that drive and tied the game up. If it goes to overtime, how does the NFL handle the Super Bowl MVP voting? They can't go by what was submitted with 2 minutes to go in regulation. Why couldn't the NFL utilize that process for games that end in regulation? What they do, and Shereen Williams explained this the other night, they really want to know by the 2-minute warning, regardless of anything that they said to me on Monday when I was asking them questions. I could tell they really didn't appreciate it. You know, everybody in the media should be saying what a great Super Bowl it was and not asking any tough questions that day. Like, when else are you going to have ask tough questions about the Super Bowl MVP voting process than right after the Super Bowl? But I digress.
Yeah.
She said that what they do, they want your answer by the 2-minute warning, and what a lot of people will do is say, this guy if the Rams win, this guy if the Bengals win. Instead of get back to me when the game's over. But the league says they continue to check with the voters and confirm the vote. But I think if it goes to overtime, all bets are off. And I'd like to think they just wipe the slate clean and say, get back to me when the game's over. Because how would you know who the MVP is until we know who the winner is? I think the winner of the MVP award always has to come from the winning team. The Chuck Howley thing was an aberration, although when you look back at that game, there really wasn't anyone else that deserved it.
Right.
But it should come from the winning team, so you need to at least see what the outcome of the overtime period or periods will be.
Agreed. I mean, you know, again, like, what if we were, you know, like handing in, you know, the MVP, and let's pretend the divisional game, Chiefs-Bills, was the Super Bowl. I mean, what would you have done there? I mean, been like, oh, Mahomes. Oh, no, wait, this drive, Allen. I mean, oh, wait, we put it in with 2 minutes left, even though team scored 4 more times. Like, I don't know. Again, to me, it's so stupid. It's 16 votes. Wait till the freaking game is over. And I don't know. Has the NFL gotten that bad to where we can't count to 16 and the time between the game's over and the 20 minutes before the trophy's handed out? Has it gotten to that point to where do they have to call 345 Park and get like an instant replay review on the counting? I mean, what the hell is going on? This is the simplest thing in the world. It's like ridiculously stupid. Ridiculous.
I'm amazed it's taken this long for it to become an issue.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Because it's been hiding in plain sight for 50-plus years. It needs to change. And I think part of it is, and I don't want to wear a groove in our back here, but because we're willing to point out the flaw, you know, we don't get caught up in the day after Super Bowl saying how great this was, how great that was, and this is great and that's great. It's like, hey, there's something happened here that maybe doesn't make sense. And now's the time to talk about it. By the end of the week, nobody's going to care. If we don't talk about it in the immediate aftermath of the Super Bowl, it's going to be gone, it's going to be over, it's going to be done, and we will have moved on to something else.
Yeah.
Right? We're not ready to move on.
I was just going to say, they've dodged bullets. You're right. There's just been very few instances, but we have finally got to a Super Bowl where I really think, like, you take 99 out of 100 football fans and they all go, no, Aaron Donald was the MVP. So it took, I guess, one of these type of instances for at least us to shine the light on it, and hopefully they do change it. Sorry to interrupt you, man.
And Cooper Kupp did have a great game.
He had a great
it wasn't
game.
The Fred Biletnikoff 4 catches for 79 yards and no touchdowns from Super Bowl 11. He did have a great game.
He did.
But they're not winning that game without Aaron Donald.
Exactly.
He was the most valuable to the effort that day to score more points than the Bengals.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.